just show you here. Johnson has some really cute little things going on right now. They have these banners. Let me show you. Let me just flip this. They've got banners up. See the banner over there? I'm going to show you one right in front of me, and pieces of artwork. And this is Donald Garrett, U.S. Marine Corps, Johnson Heroes. And so we are walking up to a trailhead. Why are we going up to a trailhead? We're going to go right by the river. It's a different place. We haven't been here, guys. So we're going to go by the river. And I just want to see if I can get some of the driftwood for those art pieces that we're working on over on my main channel, Echo Art with Carmela T, and see if we can get a few just small pieces of driftwood. So we don't, like I said, collect lots of them. You don't go pick up lots and lots of them because the banks need the they need the debris and as much as the earth that they can get because the banks are eroding. But I've had a number of people tell me about this trailhead, so we're gonna go check it out because we always go right next to it, but we never really go on it. So let me just show you the river, how it looks right now, guys. So a little lower, you can see over here at the rock, you can see where the water impression is on the rock. Right here, you can see how high it was. So I think actually the trailhead is, we can go right down there. So let's go. Let's see, my friend was telling me, hey, you can check this out. Oh, looks like somebody is over there. I don't want to disturb them. We don't want to disturb them, but I do want to see if I can in fact find some, a piece or two of driftwood or even bark, something like that for the project over on Echo Art with Carmela T. So if you were watching me the past few days, look at this lovely, lovely, lovely garden. The past few days I was trying to get the driftwood to come together for the sculpture of the polar bears. And I had a really hard time doing it because the polar bear was a little bit too big. So it says no motorized vehicles beyond this point. And oh look, they're lifting up this house. Look at the house, guys. Let's just take a super quick look at this. I am really curious about what's going on over here. This house, to me, looks like it's being lifted. Can you see it? And then we'll go on the trailhead. Maybe this guy knows. Look at this house, guys. I'm gonna take you really close up. Check it out. There's the crane. Look at this. Okay. Look. I mean, it's lifted up off the ground. See the crane underneath the house? So we have a lot of flooding here, okay? So maybe they're just trying to save it. You know what I mean? Oh, look. Oh, look, way over there. Look, let's see what we can see without getting in the way. Ooh, look at the moat. Can you see the moat? Oh, yeah. There's a bee over there. Hang on a second. He's moving. See the moat? Wow, that's super interesting. I guess this is not, let me tell you how many, there's a lot of different houses. Let me just flip this and talk to you about this. There's a lot of houses, guys, in Johnson that have been flooded and they're in a flood zone. And then FEMA condemns them, and then when they're condemned, the owner has the option to sell them to the person or not. And so there's a lot of work. I don't know if this is related to flood, but way up there you can see more work being done, and then even right across the street. So let's go over to the trailhead, and not going to go far into it at all because I'm just not today. I'm not going to do that. And Vermont Studio Center. Oh, look, there's, I guess, a little turtle. This is the site. Let's read this, guys. This is a site where a female snapping turtle laid her eggs June 18th. Snapping turtles travel a far distance to lay their eggs, often searching for soft or loose soil. Snapping turtles will dig down about 4 to 8 inches, 20 to 80 eggs. Once it's been laid, the snapping turtle will recover the hole, head back to where she came from. Depending on the soil structure, it'll be about 7 to 9 weeks. We put this cage here to protect the clutch from predators such as skunks and raccoons. There she is. There's her, there's the hole. You see it, guys? Okay, that's just such a mindful, beautiful thing to do. So, so we're going to continue. You see the garden, everything that they're putting in place to maintain as much as natural environment as possible. Okay, so somebody is sitting over there, so I'm just we're going to go over here in a moment. But now they have this is another educational board, guys, and it says June Bug Pollinator Garden and Trail. So sampling of what you will find for a pollinating garden. So check it out for those of you who love your flowers. Bee balm, Rudbeckia, known as brown-eyed Susans, guys. Joe Pye weed, crimson clover, forget-me-nots, poppies, which you don't see. Some of those were outlawed in a lot of states. Hi, guys. How are you today? I see you all there. Pure green sweet bee, thank you for being here. Tricolored bumblebee and the European wool carter. Okay, and you see all of this in front of me is the garden here. I think it's going to start raining. Thank God I took check out the sky today, guys. I got my umbrella with me. Okay, let's go over here first before we go down the trail. Ooh, maybe I could find some driftwood or bark. This is what I look for. Oh wow, I didn't expect to find this so fast. Right here. Ugh. But it's kind of a weak. But we're in a different angle. There's the bridge over there. You can hear the water, guys. You hear it? Gorgeous. This is free for everybody. This doesn't cost a thing. Some states you have to pay to walk through something like this. This is just here. Okay, so we're gonna go down. Ooh, I guess I could go down. Can I go down there? Yeah. I can. So I don't want to disturb you. No. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. Look, this is the chair I usually see from the bridge. Look how beautiful this is, guys. I hope you're having a beautiful day. This is the rock. Oh, we're down at the rock, guys. We were up there a few minutes ago. Oh my God, now that I found this, guess what? This is our new go-to. Huh? Look at this, guys. Look. Is that gorgeous? Look at this. This is where the water was. Look. I don't know if it got up this high, but it definitely was right around here. Yeah, it got up there. So let's go to the other. This is a boulder. This is the boulder. We're on a boulder, guys. I'm not going to go to the edge. I'm not like one of those crazy YouTubers like, hey, I'm hanging off the edge. I'm not doing that. Not doing it. I just stay in a safe zone. And these are bachelor buttons. These are bachelor buttons. That's what they're known as. The bees love them. They're gorgeous. Okay, so for those of you just joining, we're in Johnson. Okay? We're at one part of the Lamoille River. We're getting it from different angles. I guess I didn't show you this part too good. This is definitely high, but it's not as high as it could be. But it's high. Hi, Life Front Strawberry. I'm trying to see the names here. Live. Okay, let's see if we can find some driftwood. I'm just gonna actively start looking. I don't see anything. So we're gonna go, we'll go up this way, up a little hill, which I guess I can handle, a little hill. And my age, guys, the bigger the hill, the more energy exerted. So let's go down here. Oh, look at this, is lovely. I don't know what this is over here. Some artwork, you see it? Artwork there. Oh, I don't know if that's someone's, I don't know if that's a business or someone's place. I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know, maybe we'll see where the trailhead goes. Now, my neighbors bring their dogs over here and walk their dogs. Look at the picnic table. I could come over here and work, do my artwork over here. Look, read a book, have my coffee. Look. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. This is so, this is my backyard. And it's not a backyard in the way of, like right in my backyard, but I open the door and walk across a street or two. Look at this. So look how they keep it mowed. Look. I did spray insect repellent on, and I do have my EpiPen with me. This tree's not doing too good, but look, guys. Look at the bed out there. Is that just gorgeous? Ooh. There's a whole bunch of rocks over there in that bed area there. I don't know if it's a grave of a, no, it's probably not, because there's no stone head. So I don't know what that is. You hear the birds, guys? You're gonna hear them in a minute. Oh my God, look how beautiful this is. Look, guys, look. Now, I know where this comes out. An area like this. Okay, look. See all the trees? Someone put that up for their border of their property. But when you're out like this, even this just little way, you do have to be mindful of bears. Now, there's no bears because the river is right here. It's right here. There's noise going on over here, and there's lots of birds. So the birds would kind of take off a little bit. So if it suddenly gets super quiet, you hear the birds? If it gets super quiet, then I would start to worry a little bit. You hear the birds? Can I just tell you, it smells like perfume right here. Oh, does it end here? Oh, I don't think it does end here. I have my, look at the sky, guys. Look at the sky. Yeah, it's a common. We're gonna get more rain. So I don't know if you can see. If I hold this up, if you can see the river, you see it? Can you hear it and see it? If I hold that up, it's right there. And I'm still okay. If I wasn't like literally like 100 feet or so from the street, I would not continue this because there's like no path. But look, I know exactly where I'm at. If you're in the woods and you do this, you're in driftwood down here. So this is a path. Now, look at the banks. You see the banks, how they have eroded? And you see here, that's like mud. I'm not going to step on that because, you know, looks like it's pretty saturated to me. So I think these are some blueberry bushes over here. So you probably got to be mindful of the bears. So yeah, this is one part of the river here. And we'll just go this far. Over here, I love that they're growing trees. And then we're gonna turn around. I'm gonna look actively more on the ground. It's so clean and beautiful that I didn't see any driftwood at all. So this is another look at all the little forget-me-nots. Can you see them? How beautiful they are. Look how clear and beautiful the water is, guys. You see it? And there's a boulder over there. And you can see right here how high the water is again. Now, look at, there's two ducks. I don't know if you can see them. They're mallards. Right here, you see this point right here? So the water literally goes around the corner there. And then there's another bridge and road over there, like a little ways down, like a half a mile down. And that's the other side sometimes we go to. But those two mallards are nesting over there. I don't know if you can see them. You got this rock, and you come to the edge of the rock, and then look straight. And they're hardly moving. They're right at the edge of their log. But they're sitting there. But look how gorgeous this is, guys. Yeah, this is Vermont. So this is the trail, little trail. And I guess, I don't know if the bridge up there is like somebody put that in their backyard or what. Because guess what? There's no sign that says this is where the trail ends. There's no fences that tells you to stop. So that's why I kept walking, because in Vermont, those are the things you look for. And I'm just following the little path here, and I see all kinds of sticks that have come down, but I don't see bark. I don't see any driftwood or wood. Looks like somebody, that tree fell right there. It's like a whole tree right there. Oh, there is driftwood way down there. But nope, it's too far over to go over to get. So you can see what the storm did. We had the storm the other day, you see? All the fresh leaves on the ground here. Oh, that might be the trailhead over there with the little bridge. There's no signs, or, I want to be mindful. I'm not stepping in someone's yard, but there is a sign over there. Oh, that is part of the trailhead. Yes, it is. I believe that it is. We're going to go check it out, guys. So I guess we went off the path. And there's a bench. Yeah, so this is it. There's people over there. And I am going to, oh yeah, there's people over here. Looks like there's maybe a little class going on. So I'm gonna put the video up on me. Okay. And, oh yeah, there's a class, they're drawing pictures. So we're just gonna go this way and go out and about. Oh, here's some water though. Maybe we find a little driftwood here. I'll show you the brook. Here's the brook. Yeah. Okay, and we're gonna go over this way. I don't want to interrupt you. I somehow ended up off the trail. It was that side of the hill. Oh yeah, this is a lovely, lovely, lovely. I have the phone on me, so I'm not getting you guys on here. Okay, so we're gonna flip it again, guys. Now I'll show you the trail. So we're back on the trail, and I have artists all around drawing pictures of nature. Okay, look at this tree. God, is this gorgeous. This is Dragon's Claw Willow. Oh my Lord. This may be one I have to draw. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a video for Echo Art with Carmela T, that channel, my other channel. Now, we were on the other side of these woods and somehow got off the trail. Don't even ask me how, because look at the trail, it's very clear. I mean, look at the bird. Oh, God, for you guys who love nature, you've got to come. Look, wait till you see what I'm about to show you. Oh my gosh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, that looks like a bee thingy. Is it? No. No. What is that, guys? Do you know? Ooh, there's bees over here. Maybe there is. Okay. Guess what? I can hear. So, you know what? I'm going over this way because I'm like, I love bees and they never bother me. It's the other bad guys that do the hornets and stuff like that. So, okay. I shouldn't say bad guys, whatever. Riparian buffer zones. So, I really do want to read that. Be careful where I'm stepping here. Let's read this. What are the buffer zones? They're areas where native trees, plants, and shrubs grow along the stream. They can be 30 to 500 feet wide, depending on the river. Riparian vegetation shows that the force of storm water runoff and allows time for the water to infiltrate the soil and sediments to be captured. Trees, shrubs, forbs like sponges, taking up water runoff, pollutants, trapping sediment, and minimizing erosion. Tree-shaded water is cooler and beneficial to aquatic species. Riparian buffers create wildlife corridors and connectivity. They are essential for water quality. Buffer zones are also important for building wildlife habitats. So this is a buffer zone. Ooh, look at the sky now, guys. See how dark it is? I think we're gonna end up walking back in the rain. So it shows here the biomass product. Okay, guys, the nutrients, identification, the flood attenuation, and the steam bank stabilization Okay, so trying to preserve these to so that we don't get so much flooding, guys. Okay, now look, these, oh my God, I don't know if I really like this part of the, I mean, I know they're essential. These are bat boxes. I thought maybe they're like eagle boxes. They're bat boxes. And I think that's a bee box. So I'm just gonna keep on walking, guys. It's just gorgeous here though. But these are all essential. See the woods up there? You see the woods? I'm gonna take the camera and put it on myself in a moment because there's people sitting and drawing. There's classes here. Okay, I'm gonna I'll put the camera down and then you can see over here. There's another little garden over there. You see how dense the forest gets quickly? And it's not even that wide right here. And they've got the beautiful fences up like this to preserve. This is called lemon ice. This is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Catalpa. I've never seen a tree like that. The leaves, they're huge. Okay. So we're gonna keep the camera on the path. There's another little path over there. Like I said, people are working, so I'm just staying, going forward here. And we'll come back and take a look at a lot of other of these plants. Magnolia, it's a gorgeous one. And just keep going. Okay, and I'm gonna put the camera down and we're gonna go over this way. Because again, there's groups all around. Look at this bench, it's gorgeous. So that's dedicated, yeah. And we'll take a day to read that dedication. These are more protected plants, the Western Arbor Vitae and the Mindahere tree. It's gorgeous. The green, guys, is beyond, just gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna put this on me. Okay, guys. And okay, so we're gonna head out. We'll take another day to we will take another day to come back and read the signs. So take a look at this right here. Is that gorgeous? Look at the deep purple of this. Very deep purple, and this is a very bright neon. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Neon spring green. Yeah. This is very different trees here. Okay. So I'm going to make my way out over here. I'm not going to sit here today. We'll take another day where we will sit. Johnson Arboretum, the most traveled crab apple in Lamoille County. Sounds like they've had to transfer it a few times. And what we're gonna do instead of going back through, because, here's another area of the river. The little stream is coming through. Just gorgeous. There's some sticks here. Lots of debris right now because, whoops, this is somebody's driveway. I guess the trail, the people must be allowing us to go through. So we're just going to, it's different. Let me take a look here. I might go down through the other way. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go back here, guys. See, that was the bridge. So what's happening clearly is the neighbors are very lovingly and graciously letting people go through their land. In Vermont, I don't know, there's different laws, they've changed a little bit, but typically people in Vermont, they could walk through the woods and be on someone's land and it's no issue. Now, if it's a no hunting zone, they have it posted. But there are some people, maybe, who will cut off areas like that. But this is lovely through Johnson. You see this trail. It's just gorgeous. People do come and walk the dogs here. Look at this. Okay, so this is a good walk too. I mean, it's all flat, guys. If there's anybody out there and you are wheelchair bound, and you could at least get, oh yeah, a good part of this, you could go up the entrance area, up on this side where I just came from. There's a driveway and an entrance area where you could easily walk. You could easily, if you're a caregiver, bring the person that you are caring for in their wheelchair over to that driveway, or you could come this way. So I'm going to flip this again. Okay. And I did caregiving many years ago, and this is flat. I mean, if the part we were just in, where it's graveled and chiseled out, it's beautiful. You could easily go in a wheelchair up there. Here, you could probably go in for a good part of it. Look at this, guys. So, I mean, I just love this. And I wanted to bring you with me, whether you're in Vermont or out of Vermont or going through Vermont. Stop in Little Johnson, because I got to tell you something about Johnson. They do not advertise the sweetness in this town. They do not advertise it. It drives me loony bins because it has so much to offer in the way of just a profound zenness. You're going like up the street through Johnson in 1 minute, but there's little benches and 2 or 3 different areas. Artwork, there's the river flowing, there's 3 different bridges, or 2 different bridges, 3 or 4 different angles that you can sit and just get your mind, your thoughts, your heart. Look at this baby breath, and oh my gosh, people, does it smell good. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just filling my senses, just like John Denver says. Yeah, we're going to come back through here for the artists on Echo Art with Carmela T. And I just may sit here for a moment. This is another area. See, there's the trail there. Now, I think what was happening, because this was mowed, I just naturally went down that way. But I think what you do, if you're walking and you don't want to go onto the grass, stay on the tiny little gravel stone area, go up this way, and then you go through the driveway onto the sidewalk, loop around, and stay on the trail. So I inadvertently went off the trail, and there's some Adirondack chairs to sit in. I'm kind of keeping my eyes peeled on the ground, but I don't see any. I do see the roots. You see the roots here of this tree? That means, yeah, the table, that means the earth has set in a little bit here. But, of course, it's right by the river. Okay. Now, got to be careful, because up in the front, when we were over in the front, the snapping turtle laid her eggs. Where do you think she came from? She came from this area. This is where she lives, is down here near the river. And snapping turtles can be very, very big. That one was small. So, I'm gonna go down this way one more time. I'll bring you with me. We're gonna take a look at the water one more time, guys. It's just too beautiful to just leave, to be honest. It's like I could sit here all day. There's a little slug here. See it? See it? It's a little slug. Little snail. You sit on the edge of this, I wonder. Yeah. Oh, look at these. If you love flowers and vegetation, this is the place to be. Okay, guys, this is our new view. I didn't know I could come down here. I appreciate my neighbor being so kind as to tell me about it. So, I've got some artwork to do. Gonna go home, get a nice cup of coffee, have a healthy lunch. And with that, I hope that you were inspired today by this. If you're in or around Vermont, check out this beautiful little trailhead. And someone was sitting up here before, but I'll show you this now. These are the benches you can come and sit at. It says Musa Meyer for her extraordinary service to the Vermont Studio Center, Board of Trustees 2002 to 2024. Okay, gorgeous. With that, guys, you have an absolutely beautiful day. Let me know what you think. If you like videos like this, we'll go up to Stowe Walkway. It's free. And we'll walk around there too soon. And I think we got hot weather coming in, so I'm going to try to pick a day that's cool through the summer to do that. Today it's gorgeous here. It's like 75, perfect, absolutely perfect weather. So with that, you have an absolutely beautiful day. Love and light.